Alright, today we're going to start talking about points, lines, and planes and all the definitions that go along with those. First thing I want you to write down is that a point is noted by the simplest figure in geometry. It's a dot, and that it indicates position, and it can be named with a capital letter. So when you see points, they will look like this. A dot with a capital letter. Any capital letter in the world. The next word we're going to talk about is a line. A line is always straight. It has an endless number of points, meaning a ton of points are making up that line. You can't count the number of points that are on there. It extends in both directions forever, and it's named with 2 capital letters or by 1 lowercase cursive letter. So I'll draw a line here. Notice the line is denoted with arrows on both sides, and it can be named with 2 points that are on the line, such as like A and B, or it could be with 1 lowercase cursive letter like M. So this can be called line M or line AB. Line AB would be written with AB and the line symbol over top. So what we're going to do is we're going to give several names for this particular line. There's really so many that I'm not going to list them all. But one of the names would be AF. Notice how I'm putting the line symbol over top denoting a line. We could say BC. We could say BE. We could say CE. We could call it FA. And let's just go ahead and write one more. How about DE? Notice the order doesn't matter, but all of these are different names. Even though these two are the same, all 6 of them are the same line, there's just many ways to name that particular line. So the next word we're going to talk about is plane. A plane is a flat surface that continues forever in all directions. It's represented by a 4-sided figure, and it's named with 1 capital letter, but most of the time you're going to see planes named with more than 1 letter, and they'll go clockwise. A, B, C, D. So this could be plane A, B, C, D. Or it could be B, C, D, A. Points, lines, and planes are undefined terms. What does that mean? Well, undefined means that there's no way to measure how big or how small those items are. So when you think of points, lines, and planes, there's no definition on how big or small they are, so they're considered undefined terms. The next word we're going to talk about is space, and space, I want you to know, is the set of all points. It's 3-dimensional. The next word is collinear. Collinear has the word line in it. You can see it right here. That means that everything is on the same line. Non-collinear has the word line in it again, but it has the word non, so the points are not on the same line. That goes along with coplanar and non-coplanar points. So coplanar, on the same plane. Non-coplanar, not on the same plane. So a few examples. We're going to go ahead and name 3 coplanar points. The 3 coplanar points, there's many that are coplanar, so I'm going to list a few different answers. I could say A, E, G are coplanar. They're all on that left side of the cube. I could say A, B, E. Those are coplanar. They're on the front side. How about F, H, G? Those are coplanar. They're all on the bottom. In this next example, I'm asking you to find non-coplanar points. Non-coplanar points are not on the same plane. So I would start by naming 3 points that are on the same plane, like A, C, D. Those are on the top. And then pick F, which is down below. Another example, we could go with this right side and we could say BFD. Those are all coplanar, but now if I pick G, that is non-coplanar. There are many other answers as well. More definitions. Segment is the part of a line. It has two endpoints, and this can be measured, so it is a defined term. A segment looks like this, and it's named with two capital letters. It's denoted with a capital C, capital D, with a segment bar over top. A ray is half of a line. It is denoted with an endpoint and an arrow. So that's why it is half of a line. A line has arrows going in both directions. A ray only goes on forever in one direction. A ray also cannot be measured because we don't know. It goes on infinitely far. A ray is named by its letters or the points that are on the ray. This is named ray AB with the arrow pointing over top the B because the direction of the arrow is going in B's direction forever. However, it is not called BA. This is not correct. If I call it BA, my arrow must go in B's direction forever. Describe this ray BD. The way I would describe it is that it has an endpoint at B, so an endpoint here, and it goes in D's direction forever. Describe ray EA. Ray EA has an endpoint at E, but extends in A's direction forever. Describe ray CA. Ray CA has the endpoint at C and extends in A's direction forever. Describe ray CD. Ray CD has an endpoint at C and extends in D's direction forever. Symbols. These symbols, as we've already noted, this is a line for line AC. There's other ways to name this line. However, notice this symbol here with the endpoints at either end. That is a line segment. And the last one is the ray. This says it has an endpoint at A and goes in B's direction forever. Opposite rays, the definition you need to know, and opposite rays share a common endpoint. So there's one ray, and then its opposite ray forms a straight line. They share a common endpoint, but then notice how they make a straight line. The last word for this unit is intersection. An intersection is a point or a set of points contained in both figures. So there's intersections of lines, and when two lines intersect, their intersection is a point. And then there's intersections of planes, and you'll have to excuse my drawings because I'm not good at drawing planes. Let me draw my second plane in a different color to see if that makes a difference. Probably not going to make much of a difference. But when this plane meets this other plane, they actually intersect in a line. So you need to know that two planes intersect in a line, and my drawing is not showing that at all. All of these words are very important terms that you're going to use throughout the entire time in geometry.